Alright, so hopefully you guys can hear. It's a little bit windy out here, but we decided to take half a day off and do some testing out at Ennis with Robert's car back there. You've probably seen that in a couple of the other videos. It is a track rental slash test session for the Texas Radio Roundup that's coming up this weekend. And here, let's watch Robert make a mess.
Bullseye.
You making a mess or what?
Nope, bullseye.
We didn't show the part where you just spilled it everywhere, but that's all right.
That's condensation.
Oh, okay, all right. That's what we're gonna tell everybody.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Seeing what Bubba's doing.
Oh, okay.
What is he doing? Come on. What are you doing?
I'm filming everything. What are you doing?
Watching Bubba.
Are you helping?
No.
Okay. I'll do a few last minute checks. Get ready to rock. Chris and his normal happy self over here.
You're not getting in there.
Happy, by the way. Thank you. Me too. By the way.
I'm just gonna leave this fucker on the whole time. Okay, so like normal, I am adding some commentary after the fact so I can explain what we're working on, what is happening, and what the problems are. So in this particular pass, the first pass, the car runs fine. It's slow compared to what it has done before, and we're having trouble with the data logger too, so that's kind of giving us a little bit of a fit there because we don't have the data that we need to be able to figure the problem out. And so anyways, the car is leaving on 70% of the nitrous, and it is coming in at around 1.5 seconds, I think. Completely in at 1.5 seconds, and it's a turd. The car's 0-2 slow, several miles an hour off, and you know, there's no explanation for it. So anyways, that's the first pass. Okay, second pass now, and some of our pre-existing problems are coming back despite some of the changes that Chris made to the car the previous couple of weeks before it came back out. And you'll see the car stumble. You'll hear it in the burnout. It sounds kind of funny. And then it kind of goes away, and it didn't really have power to do a burnout. So Robert backs up and he gives it another shot. And you hear the car kind of stumble again, and it's just not right. And rather than try to run the nitrous on this pass, Chris leans in and tells him just to make a motor pass, and that's what he says in the camera. And, you know, of course, on the motor, it runs fine. The decision to turn the nitrous off on the second pass was probably the only thing that saved the plastic hood scoop this time, because the last time it got sent into orbit and came down in a million little pieces. So here's that pass. Okay, so here is the last pass of the day. The last pass that I got recorded. For whatever reason, we didn't actually get the very last pass, but you're not missing anything. So we just kind of checked some things over on the car. You know, fuel pressure, timing, you know, plug wires, plugs, you know, things like that, the basic stuff. None of which made any difference, and it's kind of obvious in the video that none of that stuff is the problem. Anyways, the car doesn't stumble. It makes a, you know, a clean pass, albeit a very slow pass, but it goes right on down through there. The only thing that's really different is that we warmed the car up a lot more than normal, and I think I mentioned it earlier. The car is in the neighborhood of 210, I think, 220 or something like that. I mean, way hotter than we need to run it. But anyways, it runs okay. You know, quality-wise, it's okay. Didn't set any records, but nonetheless, it was a pass. Still struggling with the data log. You know, nothing's working right, and that's a problem we'll have to address, you know, when we're not at the track, I guess. And that's it. I have a sneaking suspicion, and Chris and I had talked about this, that it could possibly be the carburetor needs to be gone through and actually probably calibrated for this particular motor, and not, you know, bought from somebody on the internet or wherever it came from. I'm not sure. And that really should be it. You know, everything in the car is new as far as ignition and all that kind of jazz, so it shouldn't be that. But never know. May have to check into that. So here's the last pass. All right, guys, thanks everybody for stopping by and checking out the video. And by the way, I have no idea what happened to the sound on that last clip. It sounds like it's in a glass jar or something. I'm not quite sure. But we got a few things to change on Robert's car. See if we can get it ironed out, and hopefully making some better than that passes. It was just terribly slow for what it is. But in any event, it was a day at the racetrack and not a day at work, so that's always a huge bonus. But that is the end of the video. Thanks everybody for stopping by and checking it out. I appreciate it. Be sure to check out the Instagram, because I post pictures on there pretty much daily of all the stuff we're working on, and kind of give you a little idea what's coming up in the next videos. Yeah, and we got some new stuff to talk about for old Bob right here. So anyways, thanks guys. We'll see you in the next video.